we're about to go out and I'm going to show you probably one of the most requested videos recently, the bone bushcraft spear, okay? And basically this is a tool, a bushcraft tool. I got my bag here where I can keep a fire starter. It comes with a knife sharpener in it, but we're gonna go out and find a sapling and I'm gonna show you guys how to turn the bushcraft spear from a knife into a spear. So we're gonna go search over here, and I've got a couple of guys with me that are also have a couple older models of the tomahawks. All right, so the reason that this has the flat side here is so you can hammer it through a tree when you're using it as a bushcraft style. So basically what you'll do is, if I wanted to cut this down right here, I would start it with this, okay? So I could use this as a hammer and hammer this through. A lot easier than just taking swipes at it. I'll show you guys that, and then we'll get into actually turning this into a spear in a second. But if you guys happen to have a bone breacher with you, then it's even easier to cut a tree down. This is an older model bone breacher. It's a 1/4 inch thick. The ones that are in stock and shipping now are thicker, yet still, and they cut a little bit better. So this blade here is a little bit flatter, so they cut even better, the newer ones. But this one still cuts well itself. You got to be careful out here. As you can see, this has some big old spines and thorns on it, so everything out here is potentially dangerous. There's a snake here called the Barba Amarillo, which is a yellow barb, which is an extremely dangerous snake, and I'm standing in an ant pile, so I can see it, but I'm just going to cut this real quick and show you guys the proficiency of this. Green tree, one slice, one cut. Very easy slice. Okay, so what you guys saw us do, I'm going to explain a little bit. We basically went out and searched and found some saplings. So we've got some saplings here, and these are what we're going to use to convert our bushcraft blades into a spear. Okay, now basically what we got to do is we're going to have to create a slot for this to fit in here. So I'm going to again take a pole that I've got, and I'm gonna take this and put a notch in the middle of this branch here. And now that I have this the way that I want it, I'm going to do a couple things. I'm going to take off the paracord off of the handle here, and I'm going to seat this in the center of this stick like this, and I'm going to tie it together so it becomes a spear, okay? But I'm gonna use the fire I have going to burn around here and around the base of this to seal the sap in, because this is a green sapling. So when this dies, basically, it's gonna dry out slowly. But if I don't burn it, all the sap's gonna leak out and it's gonna break, it's gonna be weak. So in order for this to be strong, I've gotta get this fire going, and I've gotta cringe all in here and burn it a little bit. So when it dries out, it dries out more slowly and stays strong. You guys can see, if you look close, the sap is leaking out of this green tree limb, this green sapling, and what I'm trying to do is seal that in. So once that seals in, it'll allow this to dry more slowly and keep it'll keep its strength. And if I don't do this, it'll crack and break, and it won't be a usable, strong spear. Okay, now that I have done my spear, or made my shaft the way that I wanted it, got that hollowed out section there, I'm going to cut the paracord off of using my neck knife to do this. I'm going to cut the paracord off of the spear that I have. Okay? And I'm going to use the paracord that's on the spear to basically create this actual spear. This is the Bushcraft Spear, Bone Tactical Bushcraft Spear. It's available on the website, in stock and shipping right now at the time that I'm making this. And these are connected pretty good. As you can see, you got to cut a few different parts, but once it's off, then you just unwrap this. You just unwrap the handle here, and you have your cordage. This is 550-pound paracord, so it's got a great breaking strength. And then this is what we're going to use for our spear, to attach our spear to the pole. All right, so basically, once you've taken all your paracord off here, this is what it looks like. And the reason that the Bushcraft Spear comes with these ridges on here like that is so it'll be easy to stick on your pole. So if you can see here, we've got these two holes sticking out on either side. And what I'll do is I'm going to feed this through here, feed the paracord through both ends, and make myself a spear. This is the first time I've done this with an EDC or EDC Kank and the Bushcraft Spear together. I've done this before with kind of more makeshift blades, but this is a purpose-built blade that's done specifically to be used like this. Of course, my own design. All of my knives are my own design, obviously. Bone Tactical knife and tool. But you guys see how quick this is, how simple. And now you have, I mean, this is in there. I'll show you. I mean, that's in there pretty tough, and you have yourself a spear. So the indigenous peoples in various areas have made spears for a long time. One way that you can do it is this. And what this really does is it allows you to have a really amazing bushcraft survival system in a small package. Like, you know, this little pocket right here can carry all of your, a lot of gear actually. It can carry all kinds of fire starting stuff. Like I said, it comes with a sharpening stone. This is a great handy sheath. It fits on molly. It's got the Kydex on the inside and nylon, so it's the best of both worlds. You're not going to rip the nylon. And basically right now I'll show you guys kind of what you can do. If I wanted to kill this guy right here, I could just move right for his throat. What's that, mi amigo? No, but kind of show you guys a little bit. You get the idea. You guys know what a spear can be used for, but I'm gonna real quick throw it and see how tough it is. So this tree right here is called an indio desnudo, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna try and stick this into the tree and see if the knife comes out. And you guys saw I just really, I mean, I made it all from scratch. I cut this down. I just really quickly tied this on there. I didn't use any kind of extra anything, just what come with the knife. And I'm just gonna kind of, I'll throw it again for you guys. And it stuck, missed the tree, but it stuck a little further. Well, I couldn't really have planned that any better. Yeah. So basically this is exactly what it's designed to do. As you can see, that's about as, mira. And this is my friend, mi amiga, Charlene, helping me. You guys can see the Bushcraft Spear right here doing its thing. I really couldn't give any more of a better demonstration than that, guys. I need to work on my spear throwing, obviously, practice a little bit, but just out here kind of camping, overland expedition, taking some time off, and enjoying and trying to make some videos and stuff for you guys. So comments, questions below. You can tell me how awesome it is, and I appreciate it. I really do. I mess around a lot, joke around a lot, but I really do appreciate all of the support, guys. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. And I really do. I really enjoy making, you know, these kind of videos and stuff and teaching you guys how to do stuff like this. Bone out.